Well, and let's circle this back, because there was magic that showed up for you inside of therapy.
Right.
That there was now light at the end of the tunnel, which was before probably dark. No possibility.
There was no tunnel.
No tunnel.
No tunnel even.
I didn't know there was a tunnel. So the woman in the room next to me had a car in the parking lot, and I had a Visa card, and she liked to knit, and so we decided to go to Michael's, and we'd get this 1 hour pass. We'd zoom over to the store and stock up, and pretty soon the window by my bed was getting higher and higher, filled with all kinds of colors and paper, and
it was probably a really great place for everyone to be, because of the energy that all provided. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
They'd all be hanging out at the door. Can we come in?
Yeah. Oh, even my friends that would come would start to see they actually thought I was doing so well because they were seeing this excitement around art. They weren't seeing my still inability to comprehend. For instance, the Visa card went way up. Completely. I had no insight as to
You just needed
reality.
something and you got it.
I was self-medicating with art.
You know, if you're going to self-medicate with anything,
That's the way to go.
I think art is probably a safe, good bet.
It's awesome.
Wow.
So after time, there was one point where the psychiatrist said, "What would you do if I took away all your art supplies?" And it wasn't like a threat; it was a curiosity.
Yeah, right.
And I said nothing, and he got it. I would do nothing. There would be nothing.
Wow.
That's cool.
Wow. What hit you there?
Language, right? So language always hits me number one. So that was great. Oh, I'm sorry. Language always hits me. It's number one. So that was great. Nothing. Number two, when people say using therapy as art, I've been doing that, I suppose, for a long time. But it was very funny when I cut one of my most popular hip hop tracks called Old School. One of the lines I dropped was, "This gonna be my therapy." And I kind of slipped it into the verse. It wasn't a big focus. It was kind of a peak, but not a mountain. So many people responded to that. I had all kinds of, even the two producers in the studio, they never heard my lyrics before I dropped them. I'd go in and say, "Okay, I'm ready," and then drop them so they hear it for the first time. When I drop that, it's in the beginning, it's in the first verse. They both peaked up like this. I was like, "What is? Okay, cool.
What's going on with all you
liked
people?"
it. Just those guys. It was the first time. It was in the recording.
Right.
I was like, "Cool. You guys like that?" I don't know really why I felt to write that. And then I realized, with so many people coming to me and saying that line, "This gonna be my therapy," I was like, I guess it really has been. And people ask me about what poetry has done for me. It's done a lot of things. I can honestly say it saved my life.